Hello everyone, good day. Today we will be talking about a software that is light and very small, but is incredibly useful in terms of its utility in designing process. So if you have a project that is less involved, or perhaps you're still in the early phases of the designing process and you want to see the sound path, this tool is probably like the Swiss Army knife if you want to figuring out how you want to design your facade, your orientation, or your shading devices, or your openings to better simulate how it would react with the direct sunlight, depending on where you are and the time of the year or the day. From here, we can just click Evaluate, and then we can see this is the sun path for this designated position. Now, the software might be hard to find, and I don't know why that is. I personally got this software from my lecturer many, many years ago. This might be outdated, and there are some really amazing ones that are better alternatives for this one, but this is very good in terms of alternative because of its size. This is only about 1.5 megabytes big and can practically open this anywhere without issues, usually, apart from the 3D model I'll show you in a minute. Now, let's just say I'm in Jakarta, so it's -6 to signify 6 degrees south, and then it's supposed to be 106.8, if I remember correctly. Then we can adjust the time zone to +7 Greenwich Mean Time. And then there are a few options that you can see the graph. This one is particularly useful because you can see the horizontal shadow angle and then the vertical shadow angle that you can decide if you want to manually calculate the shading devices that you want to create or to make. This tool also lets you to select time of year like that, and then the time of day as well. I just say that I want to create percentage shade. So this opens up this tab that lets you to customize the simulated opening, shall we say. So this is the horizontal shade. You can customize the size of the window, of the rear wall as well, and the vertical shade if you want to add some. We're going to add some in a minute. So this is the depth, the angle. After you make an edit, make sure to enter so it will register. Then you can click the offsets if you want to add some offsets. Depth, if you want to customize the depth, I'm going to go with 300, click enter. Then it gives me some vertical shading devices. Now, for the horizontal shade, we can use the tool for the horizontal shade. The depth, like I say, I want to customize it into 500. Click enter, and then I want to make it not so obvious by making it smaller. We can see that the shading percentage on the table beneath this or behind this is changing as we design. This can show us the effectivity of the shading devices on different times of the day. For example, this one is oriented north. If we want to orient it like south, for example, then input it 180. Then it's going to turn it on the other way around. As you can see, it's all behind because we're at the summer solstice for the southern hemisphere, or for the northern hemisphere. We can click the orientation, change it to 90, for example, so that it faces east. You can see that it's half of it is behind. You can put it for 5, for example, like that. We can go back to 0, like that. We can see that We still need some protection from the sun during peak hours of the day. So we will try to add the number of shades, 3 in this case. So now it's much better. And if you want to add angles, you can do that like that. It makes it even better still. Then again, you can customize the design of your shadings to make it better. If you want to make the opening larger, for example, you can do that as well. You can add pergola, you can add some detached elements if you want. So all in all, this tool is quite versatile if you want to play around with shading and sun path, for example, and you would want to whip out some sun studies from more advanced softwares. You want something light and quick. This is quite the right tool for you. And maybe if you have an old machine, this is quite a good alternative. If you want to close this, just close it and then you can open it again. If you minimize it on some computers, this may bug out and not show up again. So make sure to just close it. And there is no way to efficiently, should I say, save the results. So you're expected to screenshot the entire thing. And I think that's it. It's quite simple. You can explore it yourselves. This is a very short, I guess this isn't much of a tutorial, but more like showcasing a very neat tool that I just discovered a few years ago. All right, thank you.